Guys, Rom Guruji here, and today we are going to talk about ColorOS 11. But before we get started, if you're new here, press that subscribe button and press that bell icon for all the notifications, and let's get started. So, I am excited about ColorOS 11, and I genuinely never imagined myself being excited for ColorOS 11. The reason being, ColorOS has always been notoriously famous for not being very user friendly, but that all is changing now. It is going to become much more user friendly, much more closer to stock, and much more cool, right? So let's get started. Now, the first feature that they added, which I think is superbly useful, is the 3-finger gesture translation. All you have to do is take your 3 fingers, swipe on the phone screen. It opens up a Google Lens panel on your current screen. Select the text and Google translates it for you. I think this is an amazing feature for all the travelers, all those people who like to read stuff from native websites of foreign countries. I think it's really cool because it's so much more easy and so much more useful as an application of Google Lens. Because all the applications that I have seen for Google Lens is basically take your Google Lens, go snap a picture of a product and see if it's available for cheaper online. But this is an actual useful feature, right? Another feature that they allow you is creating your own always on display. Yes, you heard that right. You can create your own always on display. Now, obviously, this is not like you become a full-time artist and you draw on the screen and that is displayed. But in some ways, you do draw things on your screen. So it allows you to create automated patterns on your screen at a placement and in a way that you like. Then you can put this as your always on display design. Now obviously this is not going to allow the users to create superbly custom always on display patterns, but I think this is pretty cool and makes the user feel involved. Another thing that you're allowed to create are custom wallpapers and ringtones. So what you can do in case of wallpapers is if you find some cool colorful wallpaper, you can select that wallpaper and it showcases you the custom wallpapers that you can create based on the colors of that wallpaper. Now the problem I find with this is there are not enough patterns and there's not enough uniqueness between all the offered patterns, right? But yes, the colors are obviously taken from the wallpaper that you like and you can make great geometric design wallpapers from that. In case of ringtones, you're also not allowed to take a custom audio file and create a ringtone of it, but you can choose the custom the file that they have given, select the tempo of it, select the mood of it, and based on that you can create your own custom ringtone and set it as your ringtone. Another thing that has changed is the customization features. So now ColorOS 11 allows you to customize nearly everything of your phone, right? You go from wallpapers, always on display, lock screen, icon settings, icon types, icon shapes, everything. And that is really cool. And when I say everything, it is fully baked and very smooth. It is not a very stuttery heavy theme where you customize 5 things and then you can't use your phone. It is really smooth. And the cool part is that all these customization are there but are not heavy. Now these customization are not deep-seated customization but little tidbits of small UI changes that you can make to make this phone a bit more you, right? So you can change the shape of icon, you can also change the shape of third-party apps, you can even change the background and the foreground sizes of icons. So I think that is superbly cool. One more thing that it has allowed is the launcher. If you pinch it in, you can change anything on the launcher right from the bottom bar. You don't actually have to go into settings, so I think that is really good. Another thing that ColorOS 11 is changing is how close it becomes to stock. So it is coming a bit more closer to stock. It is much more smooth. It is much more nicer to use. It's more user friendly, to be very honest, and the animations are very fluid. Also, ColorOS 11 promises to bring performance updates to older generations of their phones, which I think is a really good idea to do. There are companies that are actually slowing down phones so that their new phones sell much. Creating an OS that is going to improve the performance on older phones is something that all the users would love, and I think it is a really good thing. ColorOS 11 is actually also going to bring camera improvements, are going to add more features. and over the time more and more things will be added to the OS, that is but obvious. There's also a relax mode that they've added, which I think from my standpoint is really cool. Okay, so it's basically a standalone app which you can click on your launcher and it opens up, and what it allows you is to use everyday noises or sounds that you hear that calm you down. So let's say beach calms you down, and right now during this corona time you can't go out and chill at the beach. What you can do is you can actually listen to the sound of the waves on your phone, and that is going to make you a bit more calm. You can mix and match 2-3 sounds to actually allow you to meditate or feel more calm. There's also a feature in this app which allows you to breathe based on guidance. So a guided breathing is also available on this app, which I think is really cool. I think people need something like this in these stressful times, and I really like that OPPO is including this right in their phone, because a lot of apps also do these things but charge a lot of money. So this is really cool, and it allows users to feel more cool. Also remember, OPPO's ColorOS 11 is actually based on Android 11, and they have become one of the first OEMs to actually give Android 11s to one of their phones, right? So right now it's only available for a few phones, but it is slowly going to be released for other phones too, as and when the development is completed and they are sure that it is stable for all the users. So that's all for this video, guys. If you did like the video, please like, share and subscribe. Also, if you would like this video in Hindi, please comment down below and give a like. If I get about 100 likes on this video, I will make a Hindi version of it. Thank you guys. Have a nice day. That's all for today.